Okay guys, I want to give you some tips that are going to help you in this income producing activities challenge that we have going, since you're going to be reaching out to so many people about Plexus and what it is that you're doing. One thing I want to make sure that you understand is that you need some proper expectations that you're going to be hearing no. You are going to get some rejection when it comes to this challenge, and that is okay. The more no's that you hear just means that you are reaching more people, and there are a few key points I want to make sure that you understand. First of all, in my experience with this in over 2 years, is that no never really means no forever. It typically means not yet. Remember in common sales statistics that most people finally are ready to try a new product somewhere between the 7th and 12th point of contact. So if this is going to be the first time that they've heard about Plexus, or that you've reached out to them personally about what it is and why you're excited about it and passionate about it, they may not be ready yet, and that's going to be okay. The point is that you are planting seeds, you're starting the conversation with them, opening their eyes and educating them a little bit more about what this Plexus stuff is that you're so excited about. So it's okay to hear no's. It's to be expected, really. So want to make sure that everybody is prepared for that. A couple of things in that rejection, a lot of times there are key objections that come up. Maybe it's questions that they have or assumptions that they're making. And so I wanted to also talk to you a little bit about blocking objections, or how to come back from that when somebody has a particular objection and then you kind of freeze in your tracks and you don't know what to say. So some of the common things that we have, first of all, one of the great skills that you need to develop when you're thinking about these objections and the questions that people have or assumptions that they're making is using the feel, felt, found method. So they express a concern or a hesitation, and you can respond with saying, I understand how you feel because I felt the same way. But in my experience, I have found that so and so and so. So let's take the common objection of cost. People want to know right away, what is the cost? And gosh, that seems too expensive. So one way that you can block the objection before it even comes up is, first of all, not focusing on the cost. Instead of trying to sell them a product, you are selling them the solution that they need. Figure out what it is why they may be interested in Plexus. If you think about the Victor Antonio thing, it's one of the 3 W's. They're either in it for weight, wellness, or wealth. And so if you can figure out what their motivation really is, it's going to help you kind of plan everything else around that. So once you've got that figured out, you know what they're looking for. And if you explain to them how Plexus is going to be the solution that they're looking for, whether it's better sleep, whether it's, quitting that second job that they have of living to paycheck, or trying to get out of that debt, or weight management that they're looking for. Whenever you show them how Plexus is going to be the solution to that problem, the solution that they're looking for, the cost becomes less important to them. Another thing to always make sure people understand is if they're going to order as a customer, either retail or preferred, there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. One of the great things that I love about our money-back guarantee is that is a rolling guarantee. It's continuous. So somebody could use our products for 4 months and decide that it, wasn't doing anything for them, and they could get a refund for the previous 60 days, the most recent 60 days. So it's not just, from the first day that they order, in the first 60 days, that's it. That's the only time they get a chance for a refund. It doesn't work that way. So I love that. And the fact that we are a debt-free company and this many people using our products, it just shows that our products are working. So take the risk out. Show them that there's no artificial sweeteners, that we're very transparent about our ingredients. Take the risk away, and they are going to understand and maybe want to jump in this with you a little bit easier. Another thing that you want to think about, if you attended Super Saturday, think about the shield of confidence that we talked about. Those are great things that you can use to to combat against common objections that people have, or reasons that they are hesitant. Don't be afraid to say, what's your hesitation? Let's talk through it. I'd be happy to help you understand, why it is that I love these so much. You have a lot of things in your toolbox of information, if you think of them as tools that you can just go in there and pull out and use. If you have been a participant in any of our team online events, we block objections a lot. We bring up the FDA question. We bring up the cost question. One of the posts that we use in the cost thing are bringing up people's vices. Like, what are they currently spending money on? The coffee drive-through, stopping, at the vending machine at work for a candy bar and a Diet Coke, or whatever it is that they're doing. Those are things that you have already experienced through the things that we offer with our team, and they're tools that you have. So use them. Those will start to become more comfortable to you the more that you have been involved with those things. And if you have not been a part of an online event yet, I highly suggest you talking to your upline, and let's get a group together and get one on the books for you, because those are great ways to share and educate your audience and your friends and family about Plexus. Another thing to think about, another common objection I would say is there's a lot of people saying, well, is it one of those things where once you start, you have to be on these products forever? What happens when you stop taking them? A good response to that is explaining to them, well, everybody's a little bit different, and it really depends on what their health goals are and what it is that they're looking to get out of Plexus. There may be some products that are more temporary until they reach certain goals, especially, like with the Accelerator Plus or the Boost, for instance. Those are more metabolism amplifier kind of products. And once they've hit a certain goal, they may not want to take that anymore. But there may be other products like our probiotic, our multivitamin, that they're going to want to take forever. I know I certainly will. And there's a lot of people, myself included, that don't ever want to stop taking the Slim. And it's not because it's, thankfully, it's not a meal replacement thing. Once they understand what it really does, they may have a better understanding about why it is that you'd want to be on these products for a long time. One common thing that people say back to them are, well, are you planning on drinking coffee and Diet Cokes the rest of your life? Because I would rather drink a product like this that is giving me some health benefits and helping me to just be balanced and have steady energy, where I'm not dependent on things like caffeine or reaching for something that's actually going to do harm to my body. So this is a choice I've made that I'm really comfortable with, and I am going to stick with this one. So it really depends on what their health goals are, what they're looking to get out of it, for some people, if they do want it to be more of a temporary thing, that's one of the beautiful things about Plexus, is that so much of it has to do with getting you on a path to making healthier choices easier. In terms of, you see so many people who start these and their sugar cravings have decreased. They're craving water. They've stopped their diet soda addiction and now they're drinking water in its place. Those are great things that then when you stop these products, you've created these habits for yourself and you're going to be able to continue that. So with a lot of other health products on the market, or especially the weight loss kind of fad situations that you have out there, those kind of products, when people stop those systems, the weight often comes back. Well, if Plexus is a tool to help them get on track to make healthier habits, then they're already habits. So when they stop taking the products, they are making those healthy choices and they are still drinking the water, or they've got the energy or the motivation to continue jogging or whatever maybe exercise program they started. So when people look at this as a tool to help them achieve their health goals, they're going to see that they're going to be able to maintain that. So I think that that's another common objection that people have that you might want to think about. Let's see. I think that was kind of all I wanted to talk about in terms of rejection and blocking objections. So I hope you found that helpful, and I'm going to make a couple other key topic videos here in a minute.